Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we will be making this simple beginner friendly crochet top. I make this in a size S, which is a small because I don't have a big chest, so feel free to adjust it to your size and to the length that you prefer. I've already made this top in pink previously, and it's also a reversible top, as you can see. So this is the size and then this will be the length. So depending on how long you want it, you can always just put more chains. Now let's begin. And to start, we are going to need scissors. We will need measuring tape. We'll need a 3mm hook, and I will be using a red yarn, although this is the yarn sizes and make Charity. I just feel like red. And this says 4mm and it's 100% acrylic, but I just prefer to, okay, it doesn't want to, yes, there. So I just prefer to actually use a smaller hook. It just makes the work look much neater. So let's go on ahead and start. I have already measured myself as a small, so I don't know if you can see, but this is like 64 centimeters. This will go around. This is 16 centimeter. This you measure from the top of your boob to the top of your shoulder, and then you double it to go to the back. So it's 16 centimeters times 2, which is 32 centimeters going to the back. And then, so I am going to do the magic ring. Then we're just going to chain 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I've actually passed the 16, so I am going to undo it a bit and just put in 1. Okay, so 1. All right, so we have that 16 centimeters. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you go back into, so you double crochet into the 3rd, and you just do that double crochet going all the way back to the other side, and I will meet you that side. Okay, so as you can see, we are almost at the end of our line. So now we're just gonna do the last few ones. How do you guys like to hold your crochet hook? I find that it depends on my mood and how fast I really want to be. Okay, so now this is the second last. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you go into that last stitch. And what I do is I chain 1, then I go back and I do a double crochet. So now what we are going to do is we're going to be stitching at the back. You see that? So instead of going to the front like you normally would, we go to the back. Okay, so now that we have reached the end of our rope, I've chained 1 at the end, and now what we are going to do is we're going to go crochet in the back loop. So we're going to do a double crochet in the first back loop. So basically we're going to be doing this throughout for the top part of the top. Okay, so now we are almost at the end. So as you can see, this is second to last, and there's one more. So now we're just going to go there and then go into the back loop and then out, and then 1 crochet, turn the work around, don't forget to loop it around into the back stitch and into the, there we go. So just going to continue this process until we reach the desired length. It's the last stitch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the ruffles. So now we're going to do ruffles all the way. So with the ruffles, you're going to chain 4, then chain 3, then chain 4, then chain 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. If you want to make the ruffles a bit longer, just use treble crochet. Okay, so we're going to start with the first ruffle stitch. So we're going to do a double crochet but go back into that same stitch. So it's fine if the things are wavy. I actually like to leave my things wavy. So let's go on ahead and start. So I've already chained 1, 2. So now we go into that one and 1, and then we go back into the same one, 2, and then we go back into the same one, 3, and then back into the same one, 4. All right, and then now we've got 4 in here. Let's go do 4 in the next stitch. So here can force it in there. Oh, okay, so you can already begin to see it's making a little bit of a ruffle there. Cute. Okay, so now that we have done that, I'll see you at the end. So now that we're going to make our straps, we made our top. I like to use the pieces of yarn as stitch marker. So we're just going to go on ahead, turn our work, get back to the back, just leave a little bit of space there because this top is going to stretch. Just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. So this is our middle. So we're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we're going to mark that as and then across, then you just mark this stitch is where you're going to put in the strip. So now we'll go in there, then we're just going to go to the corner and then just do that, tie the yarn just to make it neat, and then going to go there, and then you go 1, 2, 3. That's going to be our first double crochet. Then now that we went in that corner, we go into this corner, and then we go into the same corner, and then go into that corner. Don't go into this one, go into this corner, just to make the strips a little stronger. So here we first have our first thing. You can always make the strips bigger by adding more. I just like mine a little thinner. So now we turn 1, Alright, turn the work around, come back to this side, and then we are going to, let me just zoom that in. Right, then we are going to do the straps the same way we did the top. Don't have to do that actually. The straps you can go into this one. So I'm going to go into this one. 2 2 and 3 and 4. So we still have this one. So I just go to the middle because trying to figure out this first, go into the first loop, go into there, and there we have 4 strips. So 1, then we go back, and then we go back into the first one. There you go. 1. Always count your stitches so that you have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into that one. Alright, and then chain 1 and then go back around, and then we go back into this first stitch again. So this is what we have done so far. This will tuck in later, don't worry. So now we have this side. So now this side, make sure that you put this in the middle. In the middle. And then we go, okay. Okay, so we have, so you can just bring it back. I'm gonna zoom in just a little. So you can just see, just so we're bringing it back. So you just do that. You can double crochet, that shouldn't be an issue. And then you can single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, then just make sure that this bit, this little bit here, is also included, this little bit, this little piece here. So let's include that. We're just going to do that in here, and then go to that last one, and then simply double crochet and boom. And there you go, we have our cute top. Now we're going to just tuck these in, bring it through, and then 1, 2, and the third, bring that through. So yes, here's our top, here's our tassels, looking cute. Hello, hello, hello.